Welcome back to the Cool Fears channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for all collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Black 8 Ball Studio. Guys, it's a third party 007 agent, aka Daniel Craig's No Time to Die final look from that movie. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the channel sponsor, Entertainment Earth. Check out my Entertainment Earth affiliate link down in the description below to check out some cool figures, get some free shipping, and help support the channel. Jumping on into this review, guys, yes, today we are taking a look at a third party 007 agent, aka Daniel Craig from No Time to Die. So yes, the name of the company is Black Ball Studio or Black 8 Ball. I can't really remember what the description said online. The box just has a photo of a cue ball and it says black, and then there's a cue ball afterwards. So I really don't know what it why are we spending so much time on the company? We're here for the figure, right, guys? But like I said, this is a third party James Bond, so not an official figure, so be aware of that, but an amazing figure nonetheless, guys. So yes, he is a third party, but sometimes third party is better. You know, third party has been doing some really good work lately, and I have really no complaints with this figure. A lot of great stuff to say about it. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at everything that he does come with. So he doesn't come stacked with too much, but he comes stacked with just enough. So he does come with 4 extra hands. So in package, he does come with a pair of fisted glove hands right here, as you can see. He does have a right-handed trigger finger hand and a left-handed gun gripping hand. He does also have a right-handed I guess gun gripping hand if you wanted to, but he doesn't come with a left-handed trigger finger. He just comes with another left-handed C-grip hand. These mainly look like they can hold the magazine, like if you want to make it look like he's reloading the gun. That's pretty much all you do get in terms of hands. Besides that rifle that he is holding, you do get his classic P99 handgun, which is not done in any real great detail, as you can see, in terms of paint and everything. The sculpt does have some nice work, as you can see, some nice lines in the back there, and some nice other details all throughout it. But just in terms of paint, very plain, very bland. The slide does not work. It kind of looks like it does, but it doesn't. Much like with the magazine, it looks like it slides out, but it doesn't. We do get a suppressor with this gun because that's what he utilizes in the movie. Now this one does tap into the barrel, so you have to be super careful. It does go in slightly more. I think it does go all the way in. However, it is kind of difficult to get it out once you do push it all the way in, if I remember correctly from my first attempt at it. But I don't want it to be like that, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it separated, but you do have that option. That rifle also comes with the option to remove the suppressor, which we will take a look at once we do remove them from the rotating turntable. The last thing that he does come with is, of course, a stand. Like I said, this guy doesn't come with too much, but he does come with just enough. So on the base, we do have this amazing image of Daniel Craig in his Aston Martin, which was just getting lit up at the beginning of the movie. We have this like fake leather background in the image. It's like not even fake leather, but it's like they put this image over a strip of leather and printed it out. But it's still cool. It says 00 Agent, which is still really cool, and it does come with just a typical traditional crotch grabber right there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull him off the rotating turntable so we can take a nice closer look at all the amazing great detail as well as his articulation. Alright guys, so here we have him up close to the camera, but before we take a look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at that rifle that he was holding onto. So the stock does move in and out. It does come with this little attachment right here, so that way he can put it on strap. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name, but it does come with a gun strap. Like I said, the silencer does remove, and it's not like the handgun where it pins in. It actually sits on the outside of the barrel, so it's a little more secure. You don't have to be so careful with it, but I would still be careful with it, obviously, since it is a point that sticks out, and this is all hard plastic, so I would be very careful with that. The scope does move on the railing ever so slightly. but you cannot remove it. So that is something. It does have some nice clear plastic in there, which is really unique because a lot of the times they just leave it open. So it's really cool to see that they actually put some clear plastic. You can actually pull this out and it will slide back in. The magazine does remove, and you can see some bullets in there right there, as you can see. Then you can just push that back in. The gun itself is very well nicely done and detailed. The paint on this looks a lot more realistic than the paint on this, even though it may be the same paint. Something about this gun, it just looks a lot more realistic, maybe just because it's just a little more detailed. Not that the other one isn't. These guns just have more on them and they just look a little bit better, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to his larger gun right here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the figure himself. Now, the likeness to Daniel Craig is absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. Obviously not 100%, but damn, it is quite good in my opinion. So yeah, I don't think there's any official releases of Daniel Craig's James Bond in 1/6 scale. So I'm super happy to see that these third parties are deciding to tackle it, and they are doing some phenomenal jobs with these head sculpts. I am in the market to buy also Daniel Craig from No Time to Die in his opening scene casual wear, as well as Daniel Craig in 1/6 form in a tuxedo. Obviously, if you're going to have a James Bond collection, you need a classic tuxedo Bond. So taking a closer look at this guy, like I said, the likeness of Daniel Craig is absolutely phenomenal. The detailing on the head sculpt is just great. The hair is awesome. I absolutely love it. So he is wearing that end of the movie outfit. You can remove the sweater, and he is wearing that white shirt underneath with the suspenders. He is wearing like these kind of militaristic cargo-ish pants. Not really cargo because they don't have those cargo pockets on the side. He doesn't have any, or I guess he does have a side pocket right there, right? I cannot tell. Yeah, there's a side pocket right there. But then you do have this pocket right here. You have some back pockets. He does also come with his watch in package, or out of package, or in package but not on in package. But he does come with the watch. It is kind of hard to get on there, but once you get it on there, it does look nice. He does come with this holster strap right here, so that way you can put his handgun. He does have this little pouch right here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be for the suppressor, but you do get that, and it is attached via these little straps right here and to his belt up here. And I believe it is the same belt that's holding up his pants, so there's that. When we come down to here, we do have some other stuff on his pants. I think this is just a loop, and probably here for some blades, but he doesn't really use them. There's my dog's hair again. Down here, he does have some combat boots, which are not split cut, as you can see. So that is really my only gripe with this figure, is that it's not split cut. So you have really, or not really, but you have absolutely no ankle mobility side to side, just rotation like that. But all in all, just a fantastic looking figure and a fantastic looking end of No Time to Die James Bond figure. So with that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and take a look at this guy's articulation. He will look all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and he is on a head neck joint peg thing, so obviously that's going to limit his articulation ever so slightly, but he can look down ever so slightly there. He can look up quite significantly though, so that's pretty good. His arms will go out to just under a T-pose. He does have a butterfly joint right there. His arms will go forward that far, go back not really too far at all. He does have a bicep swivel right there. Double hinge elbows, which allow him to go in that far. Rotation at that wrist, hinging in and out, up and down, whichever way that ball peg is facing. Rotation at the lower torso, rotation at the upper torso. Ab crunch down that far, ab bend back that far, which really scared me when I heard that because it sounded like something snapped. So be very careful with these third-party figures, guys, because they aren't hot toys. They aren't on these amazing, amazing bodies all the time. Sometimes they are, but not always. So in terms of the splits, he can only go out that far. Then his pants start to kind of get tight, so he could not join the cheerleading squad, unfortunately. He does have an upper thigh swivel right there. He does come with double hinge knees, which allow him to go back that far. And like I said, in terms of his ankles, they can really only turn right and left. They can't really go up and down. Well, this one can go up and down a bit. I guess this one can too, ever so slightly, but no ankle pivot whatsoever. So that has been this guy's articulation. Alright guys, so that has been my review of the Black 8-Ball 007 agent, aka Daniel Craig's James Bond from No Time to Die figure. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of this figure, and if you've made it this far, type down in the comments below, shaken, not stirred. That way I know you made it this far and you're enjoying the content. Once again, shout out and thank you to channel sponsor Entertainment Earth. Check out my Entertainment Earth affiliate link down in the description below to check out some cool figures, get some free shipping, and help support the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I take of this guy. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.